Hey everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool have lifted the charity community 50p for the first time in yonks. It's the third time I've been to see us try and beat anyone to win this the big plate, and finally we have done it, and we have done it with aplomb. People are asking me pre-game, like, what was your prediction, what your score predictions? I said, look, it'll probably go to penalties because the last two went to penalties, and when they get that goal given by VAR, even then, weirdly, I didn't feel like I'd go to penalties. I felt like Liverpool would actually go on and win the game because they were so much the better side. They started better, they started brighter, they started more consistently. They get ahead through, obviously, Trent's goal, and then I thought what they did was really clever. They just went, okay, look, City are going to have the ball at some point. Go and have it. We'll back our defence. Back our defence there. That was Jan Agerfield. There you go. Don't see that every day. And Liverpool backed themselves to say, we think our back four and Fabinho in front are good enough to keep Man City out. Because this is the thing about them. They've brought Haaland in. He's played, what, half a game of football for them? He's hardly trained because he had injury issues. And City's brilliance last season was built on the fluidity of that attacking line. And we trusted the stability of what we had over the freedom of what they were trying, of what they couldn't quite string together in their attack. And as such, we went, right, we're just going to shut the first half out. We're going to shut you down. We're going to trust ourselves to defend. And we're going to get in here at half time in the lead. And we didn't quite kick on at the start of the second half. The game was a bit flat, to be perfectly honest, and City kind of came out quite strong. They gave it everything, but Liverpool, tactically, I just thought they had the game plan spot on. The game plan was, go with your tried and tested, and if you then need to, have a 30-minute burn where you throw Nunes on, maybe you throw Carvalho, Elliott or whatever, you've got some energy, then you can really go for it. And I think Liverpool have got a better squad than Manchester City. I think it seems crazy what they've done in the transfer market. They've stripped themselves more bare than I think they should have done. Some mad decisions. If they bring some more players in, I'm sure they'll be fine, but they'll have to bed them in. Liverpool have got a well-bedded inside. Barring Mane, this is the Liverpool team that nearly won 4 trophies last season. They played every game of football that you could possibly play, and they've come back and they've started in that game like that team. The extra additions they've brought in, we can afford to bed them in. We can take our time, and that's what we did. Haaland has to come in and impress. He has to start strongly. He's a good player, he's a brilliant player, he's going to have a great team, he's going to score loads of goals this season. But Liverpool have brought in Darwin Nunes, and they can afford to bring him on as a substitute because we've got Roberto Firmino, who is world class already and fully integrated into what we do. Jota's injured, we could have brought him in, in another world we've got him available for that game as well. So Liverpool's approach, I thought, was absolutely spot on. Use the tried and tested, and then you bring in Nunes on, right, with far less pressure on him against the defence that's been run ragged for 60 minutes or 58 minutes or whatever it is when he comes on. So he's got a better platform to shine, and he used that platform, and there was a moment of sheer perfection. It'll be on our socials. I might make it into my match vlog on Mates TV as well. But we're all chanting Nunes' name, and then it falls to Erling Haaland, and he misses an absolute sitter from a yard out or whatever. And it summed up the afternoon of the two guys there. Nunes was just dangerous, he was direct, but Man City were chasing the game. Man City were tired, they were starting to crumble. They're clearly not ready for the season yet, and I don't know why they've chosen. I think they've chosen, I don't quite know why they've chosen to not play pre-season games. Well, the two they've played, more than the two they've played, but I think it's because they wanted extra time on the training ground to try and get up to speed. Liverpool have done that and played football and sharpened themselves by playing football matches. They're going to play another one next week after Fulham. We've got another one tomorrow, for God's sake. Liverpool seem much more close to ready for this season, and Liverpool's game plan for me is to go as hard as you possibly can until mid-November, hit the ground running and try and burn City off while they're still trying to get up to speed. You can't take hard judgments from this game. It's a glorified friendly, and I'm saying that having seen us lift it. Boss loved the celebrations. The celebrations were great. There's going to be a video on Redmen Plus of all the party celebrations the Liverpool player, the more messing around and dancing. Can't put it on YouTube, unfortunately, because copyright strikes galore, but it's going to be on Redmen Plus. I highly recommend coming over and checking that out if you want to keep the good vibes going. But, it's been great. I've fully enjoyed my day, thoroughly enjoyed seeing the celebrations. No different to me seeing Liverpool win and celebrate and lift the trophy. Felt just as good as anyone we've done previously. Okay, I'm stretching that, but regardless, it's a big elongated pre-season friendly game today, so you can't say definitively what it'll mean for the season. Last time we lost to them, we went on and won the league. but it felt good. It feels like Liverpool are just picking up where they left off. They're hungry, they're angry, they're aggressive, and they want to go and have another barnstorming season, and I would not put it past them with the talent we've got. Nunes is off the mark, and you know what, he's like 4th choice forward at the moment, our record centre forward signing. It's a good time to be a Red. It continues to be a good time to be a Red. What a boss afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. Just one shout I want to give my man of the match to Thiago Alcantara, who is an absolute genius. He was great. So were the Reds. So are you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you all very, very much. Drop a like on the video if you're amazing. And if you want more from us, please do consider joining Redmen Plus, our Liverpool streaming service. Extra content, extra podcasts, extra videos. We've got documentaries, features, interviews, and yeah, we've got some more post-match celebrations from this game. Will be uploaded there this evening as well, so do come and check us out. redmenplus.com. It's the best we're the best at what we do, and I hope you will come and join us to prove that. Anyway, heads up the big 50p winning Reds. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed that video, and if you want more from us or you want to support the free stuff that we do here, then please do check out redmenplus.com, our Liverpool streaming service. It's like Netflix for Reds, where we get to chat to Liverpool legends past and present. We've got great interviews there with Virgil van Dijk, with Jamie Carragher, with Phil Thompson, and loads more as well. Get closer to the fabric of Liverpool, the football club and the city on Redmen Plus.